Yeah, interesting day, long day. I traveled this morning. I passed through Artambo, and I picked up the Stars because the front page was just catastrophic. So the title was SA's Unemployed Doctors Crisis Worsening. And when I read the article, there's about 1,800 unemployed doctors, junior doctors. So this would be doctors who studied medicine for 7 years and completed their community service for about 2 years, if I'm not mistaken. And today they can't find employment, they can't find a job as qualified doctors. So this is in a country where there are clinics and hospitals today who don't have doctors, but there's a doctor somewhere sitting at home. I mean, that's just catastrophic, unbelievable. And then I listened to the Statistician General, Mr. Resenge Maluleke, this afternoon. So Stats SA released the labor survey, include data around unemployment. So what we have today is that if you combined people who are looking, willing and ready to work, and then take people who they call them discouraged workers. So these are people who have given up on finding employment. So they don't even bother looking. And if you take those two groups, you have over 12 million people who are unemployed today. And this is an economy that is growing at a rate of just 1% or below 1% the past 10 years at least. 12 million people who are unemployed. Leave the conversation about the official and unofficial rate of employment. Effectively, what you have is about 43.8% of people who are capable of working, whether they're looking or not. It's a different story altogether. And this reminds me of an article I wrote a while back. It's published on the African Review of Political Economy. I titled it Unemployed Bound Subject. And I make a thesis there. The argument is that South Africa's economy relies on having a large number of unemployed workers. And they serve a purpose. So if you have these 12 million people who are unemployed, sitting at home, those that are employed, and I make an argument that it doesn't matter at what level, whether you're employed at entry level, middle level, or even professionals in all sectors, engineering, banking, finance, hospitality, it doesn't matter. When you know that there is someone equally qualified like you sitting at home who can easily replace you tomorrow if you decide to demand a higher salary wage, then you don't do it. You accept what you're being offered and then you continue. And the economy relies on that mentality and that framework to then exploit labor at the lowest cost. That's why you have 12 million people who are unemployed, whether they're looking or not, discouraged or not. Shocking, unbelievable, including doctors who were told that if you study medicine, one of the most difficult university qualification, your future is guaranteed. But it's not the case. You can be a qualified doctor and be unemployed, sit at home.
When Checkpoint met him, almost everything had gone up in flames.
Around 2 in the morning, we woke up, shop it's on fire. So that's what happened. And as you can see, the fire is damaged whole shop. We are not illegal. As I can show you, we have a refugee status and refugee IDs.
Amathuba omsebenzi awekho awona amathuba omsebenzi ayafuneka nami ngiyabona uma behamba lami nami ithuba lomsebenzi wami futhi liyaphela.
We did not give up. We're still willing. We still willing to rebuild.
South Africa's unemployment problem just got worse. The latest figures from Stats SA shows that the unemployment rate has climbed to 33.6%. That's up from 32.7% in the first quarter of 2026. And here's the worrying part. Between April and June, the number of unemployed people increased by 345,000, bringing the total to around 8.5 million people that's not working in the country. At the same time, the number of employed people actually decreased by 16,000 to 16.7 million. So that means fewer people had jobs while more people were unemployed. And if we use the expanded unemployment measure, which includes people who want to work but aren't actively looking for a job, the rate is even higher at 43.8%. So looking at industry, 7 out of 10 sectors recorded job losses. Community and social services lost the most jobs, followed by mining, agriculture, manufacturing and utilities. There was some good news though. Trade added around 70,000 jobs, construction added 39,000 and finance added 11,000 jobs. But overall, the South Africa's unemployment rate is heading in the wrong direction, and with 8.5 million people officially unemployed, the jobs crisis remains one of the country's biggest challenges. So what do you think is causing unemployment to keep rising in South Africa? Let me know in the comments.
Yabona, when it comes to unemployment, especially with youth, it always breaks my heart. Like seeing these numbers going up or maybe going down but not seeing a difference, it always like pisses me off.